Satan's counterfeit. So if love is patient, lust is impatient. I want it right now. That's what pornography is all about. They say the average time online is like, 6 minutes. 6 minutes. If you have not come for this seminar, we'll do another one soon. Okay? Love is kind. Lust is unkind. It does not care about the person that you use or the damage that it does. Guys that are addicted to pornography or watch porn, you will destroy your wife. Let me say it again. You will literally destroy your wife by watching this stuff. It does not envy. It does not boast. It's not proud. Okay, so agape love isn't proud. Pornography, lust is totally prideful. It's all about you all the time. That's all it's about. Right? And you can keep going on and on. It's not rude. Agape love is not rude. Lust is rude. Love is not self-seeking. Lust is totally self-seeking. It is not easily angered. Lust is always angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. Lust rejoices in lies. Complete opposite. And how many people in our population, they tend to gravitate more towards the lust because they think it's more fulfilling. They don't want this because this requires patience and waiting on God to give you the right person, right? Now, God designed sex and marriage to be perfect. I want you to think of this little box for a minute, okay? So we're going to put everything that we just read in chapter 13 in this little box. God created it. It's perfect. It has a ceiling to it, but it's still perfect because God created it. Do you think God makes anything unperfect for us? No. All right, so this is your marital box of sex in marriage, okay? Intimacy. Okay, has a ceiling to it, works perfect. It's holy, God-ordained. Then we have the counterfeit. I want you to picture a ladder, okay? And the ladder goes up a couple 100 feet, half a mile, goes up into the clouds, and it just keeps going. That's what lust is, all right? And you decide, like, well, I don't want to wait on God. I don't like this. I don't like this little box. It's too small for me. I'm going to try this one instead. So you get on that ladder, and you start climbing up that. You keep climbing up, and then you get into harder stuff, and you climb up high. Then you get into worse and worse stuff, and you're up into the clouds, and it just keeps going. It never stops. That's why when you're addicted to pornography or having affairs, you can't stop doing it because it's like an addiction. It's more addictive than heroin. They say it's more addictive than heroin. That's why they say 90% of the guys in church are addicted to pornography. In the church. They say it's almost 70% of pastors have a pornography addiction. All right? It's just the complete antithesis of what God has for us. And the reason why you can't get off that ladder is because it just keeps going. It's an imperfect, continual lust for more and more and more. That's why you start off looking at a Playboy and you end up being like, who's the mass killer there? Ted Bundy. Okay? If you haven't listened to his story, get online, listen to it, probably 30, 35 minutes with Dr. James Dobson. He talks about his descent from looking at a Playboy and the climbing up that ladder of lust and eventually murdering women. If you don't believe me, listen to his testimony. It's right out of his own mouth. He actually got saved before he was executed. All right? That is the goal for Satan, okay? Counterfeit. It's the real thing right here.